Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea City. I'm your host, Seb. Hi. Welcome to you new people. I know there's at least a couple new people. And obviously, welcome back to all you awesome people as well. Um, yeah, so I'm actually starting to gather a few more subscribers, and it's really cool. In fact, I am actually getting somewhat close to 250. I think I'm only five away. So if I do get to 250, I would love to go ahead and do a giveaway for that. So only need, like I said, I think I only need five more people to subscribe. So you know, if you haven't yet, please feel free. If you want to, obviously, no pressure or anything. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool. So, it for you new guys, I don't know if I've said this before. I tend to forget to, but this is a channel about cross stitch. And I also talked about other, other various things in my life. It's been a lot of Disney lately, and it'll probably be a lot of Disney again this week. So, but yeah, a little bit of my life, and sometimes my cat joins me. Although right now she's over in the window, because once again I have the windows open so that I can uh, actually see while I record. Because this house is a bit on the dark side. But yeah, so I guess I'll start off with life updates. The biggest one would probably be that for some weird, stupid, crazy reason, one of the people that I cross stitch with, she has convinced me to do the Run Disney Wine and Dine half marathon weekend. I think it is. Anyway, but I'm doing the 5K. Um, 5K is 5 kilometers is about 3.1 miles. And so, and I know I've been able to walk that distance before, but Disney at least is saying, and I don't know how strict they are about it, that they want you to maintain at least a 16-minute mile, which is about walking about 3.7 miles an hour. It's a very brisk walk. You can do 3.7 miles an hour and still keep it as a walk, but it's right on the edge of walk jog. Um, and so I'm actually in a training. It's called Couch to 5K, and so what it does is it is um, most people are walking and I'm doing it on a treadmill just because A, my neighborhood is small, B, it's extraordinarily hilly, um, and C, it's air conditioned, and this is the South, so in the summer. And okay, sorry, hold on, I got my stuff falling down. Okay, there, top of my head for a sec. Anyway, so I'm actually doing it indoors, which is not ideal. I need to do at least some of it probably walking outside, um, because walking on a treadmill is different than walking. Um, but it alternates running, walking. I'm doing kind of, walk, um, um, like a walk, um, power walk, I guess you could say. And I have not got up to 3.7 miles an hour yet, but I'm literally only a week into it. So, and I have 16 weeks from today. It'll be 16 weeks. Um, well, this when you're if you're watching this the same day. Oh, hi, cat. Speaking of cats, so it'll be November. I think the 4th. It is. You gonna lay down? Hold on. You got a piece of fuzz. Ooh, that was a big piece of fuzz. All right. Yeah, she's doing some serious shit. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, yeah, that evil face. Anyways, so sorry, I got a squirrel moment there. So it's 16 weeks from the day that I'm recording this, and so the program I believe is 8 weeks. So what I can do is I can um repeat weeks if I need to, which I'm planning on doing because um you know, as much as it's supposed to get you there in 8 weeks, I mean, let's face it, you can tell I'm not in great shape. And so I really want to do this slowly so that I can make sure that I you know, don't hurt anything and do this safely. If I can squish over. There we go. All right. Let me squish over so you can have some back of cat. Not the most exciting. I don't know why she has a tendency to look away from me, but anyway. So, but yeah, so that's the thing. Um, so that should be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous because um, I just don't know that I can get to and maintain 3.7 miles an hour. It's a lot faster than a normal walk, and so yeah, that's a little bit of a concern. But sorry about that. But I have turn my phone off here real quick. There we go. Is that off? Yeah, it's off. So that's um, something that I'm gonna have to work on, and hopefully that'll be okay. I'm actually in a forum, a Run Disney forum, and a lot of them are saying, don't worry about it. You can walk faster than you think you can, and all this stuff, which is great. And I want to believe them. I really, truly do. But right now, I'm not there. So I'll feel better once I can walk a little further, a little faster. Um, it's for 3.1 miles. If you do a 16-minute mile, that's about 45 minutes worth of walking. Now the thing is, it's going around Epcot, which is my favorite park, and it's a villain theme this year, which is really cool. They've shown what a mock-up of what the medals will be. Like each one, like the 5K, 10K, and half marathon, have a different villain on them. And the 5K is the evil queen from Snow White, I believe, which is pretty cool. I would have preferred Maleficent, but she was the half marathon, I think, and that ain't gonna happen because that's 13.1 miles. That's way out of my wheelhouse. So, they will actually have apparently they'll have and hopefully this won't change because of COVID. I don't know, because right now the characters are like not getting really close to people, obviously. So hopefully by November this will change, but you're supposed to be able to get pictures with some villains. I don't know who. So that will slow you down if you want to you know, if you want to stop and take pictures of the villains. So I have to prepare for that too, which means I probably need to go faster than 60 minutes so I have that time to pause and take a picture with a villain because, you know, especially if Maleficent is there, that would be awesome. There's not a Maleficent dragon, as far as I know, except in the parade. But I know that there is a Maleficent face character in the past. There has been one. So if she is there, I definitely want a picture with her. Um, and unfortunately, again, Chernabog is only in the parade. I don't know of any walk around character, but that would be amazing. But if they have like a statue of Chernabog or something, yeah, I will get my damn picture with him because that's awesome. Chernabog is the best. I actually have a there we go back in my wall. It pops over there. I have a Chernabog. I don't think I have a Maleficent dragon, but I do have a Chernabog figurine. So anyway, so yeah, that's really the big thing. Other than that, really not much has been happening. Like I said, my cat's been shedding quite a bit because it is the middle of the summer, and yeah, you getting comfy over there? And yeah, that's really about it, I guess. Oh, and this tea this week is a mod. It just says black tea at the top. That's what I tore off to get in. Black currant burst. So I have not tried this yet. This is one of the ones. And since this is going to be appropriate for this week, I am doing the Haunted Mansion cup again. It's clean. Um, the uh, the black currant tea was one of the ones that I got at Jungle Gyms in um, Cincinnati when I was at SitchCon a few weeks ago. So let's see how this is. That's good. I now Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's got that kind of fruity flavor to it, but not. It's not super sweet. It's a little tangy, but not tart. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I've tried this one before. If I have, if you guys remember that I've tried it before, then please tell me. But I'm pretty sure this is my first try. But I like it. It's good. It's good. I wasn't sure. I've never really had anything blackcurrant before, so I wasn't really sure what the flavor would be. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't really taste like another berry or anything like that I could think of. So maybe a tangier blackberry. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So that is that. So and once again, I will also shamelessly plug my new ish um Facebook group that I'm doing with Dee from Dee's 20 Stitches. And they and I are doing one for anybody who's trans or non-binary or genderqueer, that sort of thing. Um, if that's something that you can kind of identify with and such, then the link will be below. There we go. Sorry, it's like I'm having to offset myself for cat and changing the there we go, the camera a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. But anyway, so if that's something you're interested in, just go ahead and get the link below. There's a couple questions to answer, and obviously we'll get you in. But yeah, so that's about that. So, new starts. Mm, that was not a new start. No, it was a new start last week. Okay, so no new starts, no finishes, no FFOs, as usual. Um, and I'm trying to remember if I worked on this before or after I recorded. So if this is what I already did before, I apologize. I honestly do not remember. Um, so for the first whip, um, let me show a picture here. So I don't think I worked on it anymore, but just in case I did, this is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and I am over here. There we go, doing this first one here. The We Lie Beneath the Grass. Put that back in here. And like I said, I don't remember if I showed you guys, but I finished the outside of the house here. So all I need to do is the little windows and door part, and then I can work on this all the background stuff. There's a moon and some spider webs and the words obviously, and a couple bats. So there you go. That one's that. So I'll show you that one, like I said, first, because that may not have been anything new for you guys. Alright, so the second one comes with a conundrum. Okay, yeah, that's just gonna have to move. Alright, so, oh, what you doing? You curling up there? Hey, sweetie. Alright. Oh, are you comfy now? Comfy. You good girl. You good girl. Ooh, just some kisses? Oh, I do get some kisses. Anyway, you sweet girl. Okay, go back to sleep. Anyway, so this next one comes with a conundrum. Now, this is One Nation from Bygone Stitches. Yep. So I don't show you guys the pattern. And again, this picture it's an awesome pattern, but this picture really does not do it any justice at all. So, obviously we've got the flag and the states of the order that they were brought into the Union. So, here's the problem. And this is not going to show up as well on video, I think, because I have bright light, as it does in real life. Okay, first off, come on, refocus, buddy. There you go. So, the way that you're seeing it now, with the window open, you can see the white fairly well. But usually we have those curtains closed, and the white does not show up. Sorry, my nose is itching. Um, the white does not show up well at all. So this is a lot of work. This is, I mean, it's about 2 weeks worth of work. Um, a lot of stitching. But I don't honestly know that I want to continue it on this fabric. I want to finish it. I want to do it. But I'm not 100% sure that this fabric is the right fabric to do it on, because I don't think the white is showing up enough against the fabric. Um, so I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know if you guys have any suggestions. Um, I don't know. I'll show you one more time here, so see what you guys think. Um, like I said, they're showing up a lot better in the video than they do when when you actually look at it with our curtains down. So I don't know what to do. I'm pondering on it for a little while, because it's a lot of work, and I don't really want to give up what I did, but um, you know, I don't know. And once again, I am doing this out of order. I do apologize. I will do I don't know. I'm I've had a lot of things on my mind lately, and I've been pretty scatterbrained. But I will do the comments in just a second. So I apologize for doing those out of order for a second week in a row. But let me not show you that. Now this one I got a crap load done on. I am really working hard on this one. So this is the tapestry. Transpride tapestry. That's hard to say. That's just my notes on colors, because I kept changing the colors. And it's hard to see, but that's supposed to be white, that's supposed to be blue, and that's supposed to be pink, but it really doesn't show up um in the picture. So once again, the picture doesn't really do it justice. And I actually chose my own colors, so um, this will obviously not be what it looks like for everybody. Come on, one more time. There you go. So, wait, heart. There we go. Okay. So, ta-da! It is really come together. So, this is the vast majority of that crap load of white that I have to do. The white is toasted marshmallow, and so that's why it's. I don't really love that stripe in the middle of its body, but I mean, it is what it is. So there's a little bit of some of the flowers at the bottom, and that's a little bit of its mane right here, so you can see what the pink and the blue will look like. Um, the blue is a bit variegated. The pink is not nearly as much. So that's toasted marshmallow. That which is toasted marshmallow is gassed. Um, and then the blue is Morris Blue from Weeks, and the pink is Little Pink Peony from Classic Colorworks. So I got a little bit of everything, and there are some other colors obviously in here. That dark is, what color is that? That's the square. Okay, so and then this dark kind of bluish green, is Lagoon from Ghast, apparently. So I changed that a couple of times, so I had to look at the list there. But and obviously you can tell I still have that to do. But after that, after I finish this part up here, yes, so this white is supposed to be here. Um, that's that will be that first page done. That's the biggest page. I mean, I should say the page with the most stitches by far. I mean, it's still big. There's still, I've still got a lot to go on both sides here, and above and below. But this is kind of just the middle of it. But yeah, so that is a good portion of it. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe a third. I really have to guess. I don't know, because as you can tell, it's the rest. I'll have the rest of this mane, the rest of this the tail and the haunch, a little bit of the mane over here, and then I'll have all of this background over here, which is not bad. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. All right. So once again, and I apologize for a second week in a row not doing things in order. But before I get to my there we go. Oh, before I get to anything, let me pet my sleeping kitty. Look at his face. Look at that cute face. You probably want to look at her cute face instead of my cute face. Wait. Anyway, this butterface. But yeah. So let me go out of order here, and before I get to haul, which is pretty small, let me go ahead and do the comments because I really am supposed to do those beforehand, and I keep forgetting for some reason. Once again, I love comments. I really love to hear from you guys. Anything you want to tell me. Um, Obviously, keep it nice. Um, I always appreciate hearing from you guys. I read every single one. I respond to every single one. So definitely feel free to comment. And we got too many today, so this shouldn't take too long. First off, D's 20 Stitches, who's the one who helped design the tapestry and who was also running the Facebook group with me. They said, now I have to know your favorite Disney park ride. Mine is Disneyland Space Mountain and Indiana Jones. So hands down, my favorite is Journey into Imagination with Figment. Um, I went to the parks as a kid in 1986, and I rode the original Journey ride. And I've always loved dragons, so that really made a good impression on me. And and I actually I bought a little Figment plush when I was there, and I still have it. So that thing is 86, 96, 30, 35 years old. Yeah, I'm old. Anyway, um, but yes, that's hands down my favorite. Second would be Pirates for sure. It's a close second, and then a close third would be Haunted Mansion. So that's my kind of hierarchy right there. Oh yeah, uh I'm a little obsessed with Figment. I have all sorts of Figment stuff in my room. I'll try to get some pictures and put some stuff on Instagram if I can remember. I promise I'll try. Yeah, so my basement, not basement. Wow, my bedroom is definitely. I don't have a basement. My bedroom is definitely decked out in Figment stuff, and so is the hallway as you come into the house. But yeah, so I also need to get some video of the Haunted Mansion bathroom because I know you wanted to see that as well. Um, you also wanted me to do the Haunted Mansion, Haunted Mansion, the Halloween flip through of the magazine. So I will try to get to that probably Sunday. So like 2 days after I record this, depending on when you guys watch it. Good news, I got my second vaccine. Yay. And if so, the borders open next year. Definitely be taking you up on the Jungle Gyms ride from StitchCon. Yes, so I will hold you to that. You better. Um, it's from what I've heard from a Canadian friend of mine, the border between Canada and the U.S. is open for flights, but for some reason not driving. And that's just what I've heard. So, assuming that you're flying in, which wouldn't be a safe assumption, I don't think you'll have a problem going to StitchCon next year. And plus, by then, I mean that's a year away, so I think things will be more open by then. Mm. All right. So thank you, Dees. D, I should say. Second is Cammy Tweety. They said I'd love to see the bathroom again. I'll try to record. We took the pictures of the gift shop that changed from your normal self to your spirit self. We actually have those as well. They're on the wall right as you enter our house. And what it is a lenticular picture, and they take a picture of you at Haunted Mansion or at the gift shop outside of Haunted Mansion, and then they give you, you come back a little later and get the picture, and when you look at it one way, it's your picture, but then as you kind of turn, it like changes you into this kind of ghostly sort of thing. It's really cool. Like I said, I'll try to get a good video of it. But yeah, both my husband and I have those lenticular pictures, and they were surprisingly for Disney not that expensive. When we got them, which was I'm pretty sure shortly after they started, so I want to say maybe 2018, early 2018 or early 2019. I forgot what last year we went. I think it was early 2018. They were, I believe, $30 each, and honestly, for Disney, that's not bad. Because I believe they come with a little frame and everything. I don't think we got the frames ourselves. I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure if it came with the frame or if we got the frames, but either way, it was honestly a good deal, and I don't know if they still do it, and I don't know if it's more expensive. Um, I just don't know. I haven't been to Disney in several years, unfortunately, because of a lot of things. So there's that. Um, yeah. Oh, we're hanging those around my Welcome Foolish Mortals stitched our front door. I do have Welcome Foolish Mortals kitted up. I have not started it yet. If I do ever get it done, it'll probably go in the Haunted Mansion bathroom. I mean, it could go in the hallway. I don't know. It just depends. Um, my hallway when we come in, like I said before, it actually has some Figment stuff. We have the Haunted Mansion stuff on the wall, but almost straight in front of you, I've got some Figment stuff, and I'll try to take some pictures or video of that too. All right, so Etch Stitch Dogs and Tea. Definitely change the words to B's and T's. I think I showed you guys last week. I have a pattern it's bees and trees. Um, and so I'm gonna try to change that to teas. I don't know how. I'll get a little graph paper or something to try to figure that out. But I'm just I've been kind of playing around with that, and they think I should do it, so I probably will. Mm. I also mentioned trying what was it, Plum Deluxe teas. I did take a quick look right before I started recording. They look interesting. They do have a monthly tea thing. But I have enough tea. I'm not gonna do a monthly thing. I might go ahead. Took a quick look through their black teas. There's a couple I'm kind of interested in, so I might give them a try. Um, but the only thing I don't like is that they're loose leaf only. Um, and I tend to be more of a bag kind of person, mostly just because loose leaf, no matter no matter what I use, and if somebody has something that works better, there's always some tea comes loose and into the actual tea. Some of the leaves do, and I don't like drinking the tea leaves. You want your tea to be smooth, not crunchy. Um, so if anybody knows any product that is really good about keeping tea leaves out, um, you know, definitely tell me because I've tried different tea balls. I've tried even the little sachets. Sometimes they come loose at the top. The ones that uh, Sips by sends me. If they come loose at the top, then that tea is coming out. So, although the sachets are probably they're probably the best I've had so far because as long as you can keep that top from opening up, then it's not going to come through like it's like a cheesecloth or something. It's not going to come through that cheesecloth. So, and it's probably not cheesecloth, but something sort of similar with really, really fine holes, like a lot smaller than you're going to find on like the tea balls and such. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'll probably eventually give them a try. I really need to work down my stash a little bit. But yeah. Let's see. So, two more here. Mars Band Stitcher, would you consider any other fandom pieces in the stained glass style? Um, and Earl Grey Red Bush me tastes like naturally sweeter than regular Earl Grey. Um, I'm assuming they're talking about the Good Omens stained glass. Absolutely, for sure, I would. I really need to work through what I have now. But I am not adverse to doing another stained glass. I love the thick lines, that sort of look. That you know, I always like that. Um, and I think that kind of makes it easier to sew as well, because you've got the black and then you've got the patches of color, which are, really easy to stitch, especially if you're just kind of stitching and not thinking about it. There was it was on Etsy. I don't remember where. There was a stitch, stained glass looking one, kind of tiki-ish, that I saw, and I was so close to pulling the trigger on that one, and I did not. So if I could find it again, if I ever finish Good Omens, or at least finish a few other things, that would probably be, if I could find it again, that's probably the one I'd go for. If you have any suggestions, I mean, obviously you've seen what I like. I am up for suggestions. I will always bookmark it and come back to it later. So yeah, if you have something that you were thinking that you had in mind for me, then sure, go ahead and definitely send me a link. I can't promise I'll get it now or start it anytime soon, but you know. All right. So last off is Ginger Bedell. Hi, I've never tried mixing my teas, but I think I might try it. Um, you know, I know I have at least two UK watchers, and they're probably thinking that I'm a terrible philistine for mixing teas, because that's not the English way to do it. Oh, I know. Ooh, tummy. Um, so yeah, I'm sure they're like shaking their head at me. But I'm a silly American. What can I say? But so ooh, hello, I'm getting a little kitty tummy. This is the only way that she'll ever let me scratch her tummy. Oh, I'll get some kisses. Is when she's in this sleepy sort of mood. Anyway, but I'm not planning on making it a habit to mix teas. Um, but you know, um, I could always try. I mean, I have plenty of teas, and there are some that might be good together. Um, like I have a couple different peach teas. Maybe a couple different peach teas. Try them together. So if I do, I will definitely tell you guys. But I apologize to anybody who is from the UK who is watching me, and probably, um, you know, crying or shaking their fist angrily at me for doing silly American things. Mm. It's getting gone pretty fast. I almost like it pretty well, pretty much. All right. So really just a couple of haul things, and then the weeks, and then we'll be done. So first off, um this was actually free. It is what I think we were trying to count it at the store. We think it might be either a 16 count Ada, or possibly a 16 count even weave, if that's possible, because it looks, there we go, it's kind of a weird weave. um but it's kind of dingy, and obviously it has a few marks on it. So my plan with this is to give it a good wash. So if anybody has any links for a good way to wash Ada, like, not like, I mean, I know you can just kind of wash it off, but like kind of really wash dirty Ada, like like a more, I don't know, like a stronger wash, I guess you could say. Please give me links. I'm gonna look. I haven't bothered to look yet because it's low priority. But I'm gonna give this a wash, and I'm probably gonna test out some dyeing, because I've been dying to dye. I don't have any writ yet. The only dyeing I've ever done was I did one piece of a coffee tea dye, which actually worked out pretty well. I think I've shown it on here like way back in the beginning. Um, it's in my box of finish. I know it's not supposed to be a box of shame. And it turned out really well. You coffee and tea dye it, and then you cook it low and slow for a little short time in the oven. Really, and then you kind of wash it off, which will, because it's really stiff once it comes out because it's been baked. Then you kind of wash it, which will kind of set the coffee tea. I did it with coffee. Yeah, I'm 99% sure I did it with coffee, not tea. Ironically, um, but because I have a Keurig, so I'm pretty sure I just brewed up a couple cups of Keurig. Um, but yeah, so what I'd like to do is actually try tea. Try dye. Um, Somebody at my LNS, um, was talking about a method called shaving cream method, um, which was very interesting. They also said they also were talking about ice dyeing method. So there's a couple different methods I could do. And I know, and once again, I know that there are videos. If you guys have any particular videos that you like, that you've seen about dyeing that you think would be good, once again, sorry, I don't know why this is being so terrible today. There we go. Once again, please send me links because I'll, I'll take a look. But you know, having a little help was always good. Also, just today, I literally before I started recording, I walked out to my mailbox. Color and cotton. That's pretty good actually. It's a pretty basic, medium brown color. That's really about right. It's maybe a little darker there. But yes, chickpea, 8 of 16 count, 13 by 17. The fabric club for this month for color cotton. And the other two things, this was new. My LNS just got this in, and it is kind words are like honey sweet to the soul. So I thought that was kind of cute. And hopefully, I know there are some places around. Sorry, my nose is itching again. Um, that can actually do this as a pillow. Um, I don't know where I would put it, but I might end up because I really do like how that looks as a pillow. So I might end up having that finished as a pillow, or I don't know. Maybe I'll even that might even. God, I'm so sorry about my nose. I don't know. Might even be doing that as an exchange. I think that would be kind of cute. So who knows? I might end up do that twice, once for me and once for an exchange. This other one is definitely not new. And I am 1000% blaming Michelle Betty Stitchy on this one because I saw her working on this. The Cricket Collection, The Master and the Macabre. Tell me that is not cool as hell. Look at that. The Edgar Allan Poe face, and the Raven, and the cool funky house. So, yeah, Once Upon a Midnight. I don't know why it doesn't say dreary afterwards, but anyway. So, yeah, this has been around for a while, I think. A few years, I'm sure. It does not actually say how long it's been around. But anyway, so yeah, that is definitely getting done. Eventually, I don't know whether I'll use the regular colors. I will probably end up doing a um, glow in the dark for the moon part. Probably not the other white parts. Probably just the moon. But but yeah, that will probably end up being glow in the dark. I do have some glow in the dark thread. I believe it's oh come on, I'll stop it. There we go. Okay. I believe that it's Krynic that I have. I think I might also have one skein of the glow in the dark DMC. So that will probably be what I use as a DMC because that'll go further. I don't know how many stitches that moon has or how much of the Krynic I have left. So it'll probably be safer to do it in the DMC that I have. But yeah. So yeah, that is all for haul. So next Friday will be the fourth Friday, and so I will be going back to um the second and fourth Friday stitching. Um, that was it was busy. It was a lot more people in there than I thought. It was probably like 10 people, maybe 12. People were good about trying to, spread out as much as they can. Um, and so, and things like that. And I didn't feel in danger or anything. I mean, people weren't like hovering over each other or anything. But it was very loud, and I wasn't expecting that because my Saturday stitches, it's usually only one, two, three, for 5 or 6 people usually. And so we can all spread out in the room, and and it's a lot. It tends to be a lot quieter. So I'm not gonna stop going to the Friday things. I guess now have a better idea that it's gonna be a little crazier than Saturdays. But yeah, so that's that. All right. So I guess all that's left now is the weeks, and then I'll be done. I'll get out of your hair because it's not the shortest video, but not too bad. So for the Stitchy website this week, since I was talking about Witchy Stitcher, I put a link to the Haunted Mansion Pattern Bundle, which is not only the Welcome Foolish Mortals, but it's also got some of the other things. It's really, really cool. The only one I got was the Welcome Foolish Mortals. I didn't get the whole bundle, which I'm kind of regretting now, but you know. Uh, but yeah, so it's actually really cool, and I like every single one of the patterns. One of the patterns is also the that purple with the black. The what they have for the wallpaper, I should say, which is what I also have for our shower curtain. Which whenever I can record that, I'll show you guys. But yeah, so and there's some other stuff in there, like 999 Happy Haunts and all that good stuff. I think there might be Madame Leota. I forget. But anyway, it's down below. It's really cool, so definitely check it out, and really just check out the Witchy Stitcher in general because they have a lot of really cool things. Um, for the non-Stitcher website, since I am a kind of a nerd when it comes to classic games, especially classic computer games. I found a website recently. I haven't had a chance to try it yet because I literally just found it. It's called Classic Reload. Where you can actually, and I don't know what other games they have, but the link that I have is for playing SimCity 2000 online. So I don't know how well it plays or anything yet. But SimCity 2000 was something I spent a lot of time on. I spent many, many hours playing it on my computer. Um, it's still one of my all-time favorite computer games. I love SimCity 2000, and so I'm definitely going to give that a try, give it a chance, and see if I can actually. I don't know how well the emulator will work online. We'll see. But I definitely want to give that a try sometime soon. Oh man, I am almost done with that black currant, so definitely thumbs up on that. And the last one is BFACS. Scientists have discovered that bumblebees can use smelly footprints to distinguish between their own scent, a relative scent, and a stranger scent. So they can improve their success in finding food and avoid flowers that have already been visited. So that's kind of cool. They can kind of leave footprints for other bumblebees, which is kind of neat. Um, but yeah, that's kind of cool. So I guess that is probably about it. So I don't think I mentioned her name. This is Selena. This is my black cat. She's a rescue. She's mostly black. You can't really tell, but she has a couple of white spots on her. She is about 7-ish, 8-ish, somewhere right around there. Um, and so she's actually in really good health. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. The only thing is when we found her, well, when we got her from the shelter, she has a some sort of damage or injury to her. Oh, hello. Oh, got it. That's a definite tummy right there. An injury to her, like her mouth, the bottom of her mouth. So she has a little scar down there, and I'm assuming it's probably because of the same reason. A lot of her teeth were bad, so she does not have a whole bunch of her teeth. She still eats hard cat food. She's still fine. She eats fine. It's not a problem. There's no pain or anything. But we did have to get them pulled about a year or so ago. And so, when she yawns, it looks really strange because there's just not the teeth that you think would be in there. Thankfully, she's never been a biter, even while she had her teeth. But she will use her claws. She is definitely a clawy cat. And yeah, see, I love it when she gets like this. She's when she's really sleepy and she doesn't mind you like scratching her tummy. Because cats, um, in general, are not really big. They will show you their stomach, um, to show that they trust you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they want them rubbed. Um, but in this case, okay, I gotta watch that tail because sometimes that tail flick means she's annoyed. It can mean I'm comfortable or it can mean I'm annoyed. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey, sweetie. Get a little bit of no. There we go. See a little bit of a white tummy there. But anyway, catch ball. But anyway, so yeah, so she other than not having her teeth and having a little bit of uh a weird kind of thing on her on the bottom of her mouth, she's actually in really good health. She's it's hard to tell with how floofy she is, but she's actually pretty small. She is only about 9.5 pounds or so, which is pretty small on a cat scale. And she's not tall. You know, she's fairly compact. It's just hard to tell with all that fur. Yeah, see, it's that tail. It's hard to tell whether that's the leave me alone tail or the I'm content tail because there's not much difference between those two tail flicks. You have to be very very careful. No, okay. I think that's the I'm annoyed. The nice thing is, if she's annoyed with you, she'll usually start with no claw or just a hint of claw, as we call it. If you keep bugging her, she will claw you. So, but yeah, I think that's her. Leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. Tail flick. So I will leave her alone and let her sleep. Is that better? Yeah, there you go. Now she's calming down. All right, cool. All right. So from Selena and myself, I guess I will talk to you guys next week. Although I will probably try to have at least one extra video, either the bathroom or the magazine, possibly both. So you might get a whole bunch of extra this week, but we'll see. Don't uh, I can't promise because I don't know what's going to happen, but I will try my best. I promise. I promise to try my best. There we go. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.